Well, a group of musicians collaborated virtually to create the first rock album all 7 continents, including Antarctica, with all proceeds going to charity. To hear more, though, I'm joined by the musician himself, Matthew Smith. Hi there, Matthew.
Hi, Holly. Thank you for having me.
Great to have your company. I mean, this is amazing. What a great initiative. How did it all start?
Yeah, great question. So I play in a local band called Toast here in Columbia, Maryland, in the States. And since March of last year, as you can imagine, with lockdown, it was difficult to play out at venues and get together collectively. So we started to explore ways that we could continue to collaborate online. And we found an app called BandLab, which is a free app. I think over 30 million musicians are using it now. Um, and we started to share different tracks using this app. So I would upload a guitar part. There's Josh from South Africa right there. Is one of
And
the band members that we eventually met. Um, so
that's the app
it
there. Is
started
that
as a
the app on the
local.
screen?
I believe so. Yeah, there's a couple different apps that the musicians were using, but one of them is BandLab, and then Cakewalk is kind of a workstation that is connected to that. But yeah, we started out as a small unit, and then started to upload songs to the general BandLab community just to see if anyone was interested in adding their parts. And we started getting musicians from South America, Gustavo from South America, and Robert James Shoveler from Australia. Added some blues guitar, so it was kind of a happy accident at the beginning.
This is
So
amazing.
thank you. Yeah. So we just decided to keep running with it and see if we can check the boxes and get all the other continents. So we had Marcin and Rianiki from Europe, and of course Antarctica was the final piece to that puzzle.
Talk to me about that because I mean, that is incredible. How did you go about getting someone in Antarctica?
Yeah, so in BandLab, most of the other continents are well represented, but as you can imagine, because Antarctica is primarily comprised of researchers, there's not really anybody using that app at the moment, or at the time last year. So I actually emailed 25 or so research stations and just told them about the project. Said, we're looking to create the first album using musicians across all the continents. And does there happen to be a researcher that has an instrument with them? So we we ended up finding two artists, Amar and Stein, who provided classical guitar and percussion to the song Manor Hill.
This is amazing. I really, really love this. How did the logistics, though, go behind it? I mean, how did the app go? Did it all work well for you?
Yeah, for the most part, it worked really well. Any technical issues were really a product of my technology and not the app itself. The fact that we could upload tracks across the world, and again, there's Josh. He would upload a guitar part to that song Manor Hill, and then I'd see it within a minute or so. It was fairly instantaneous. So the technology for the app is incredible, and it continues to grow. They're not paying me to say this. It's just an incredible application that we're actually going to use for volume two. So we're really excited about it.
And as well, it's sort of like the silver lining through the pandemic because never before would you have probably been forced into this realm where you would communicate with musicians right across the globe. It's really, really great. Now, you guys, all proceeds go to charity. Can you just talk to us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we started this out, it was again just a happy accident. We started to collaborate with these musicians, and as we began to recognize the significance of it, and perhaps there's something we could pay forward, we were looking at a charity that we can just donate any proceeds to. So GoFundMe has a general relief fund that they started, So we're basically going to take any proceeds that we get from the album, whether it's digital store sales or streams, and just submit it directly to their fund.
Oh, that's great. Great initiative. What are your plans for the future? Do you reckon the band will continue, or will it grow and expand?
Yeah, great question. So we're already working on Volume 2, and the first round, for the first album, we had 22 artists contribute, but we already are up to about 45 or so. So there's been a lot of interest from other musicians. So some people are inviting their friends or people that they recommend. So we're really excited about the second album. We think it's going to be more diverse in genres, and again, any proceeds we get for that album will go to another charity to be determined.
Brilliant. Now, lastly, before we let you go, how can people actually listen to the album or get in touch if they want to join you guys?
Yeah. So the website is intercontinental.com, alternate spelling. So the last T is a 7, again, to represent the 7 continents. But we are on Twitter and Instagram. So if you go to the main website, we have links to all of our all the music links for Spotify, iTunes, Apple, and yeah, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Matthew. All the best with everything, and brilliant work. I really love what you're doing.
Thank you so much, Holly.
Take care.